Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Walt Nauta, Trump's personal valet. There's some news story about him. Apparently, somebody identified as Person 16 gave an interview with the FBI back in November of 2022, and a redacted summary was made public in some newly unsealed court filings. In that unsealed court filing, it was quoted as saying, Nauta was told by FPOTUS, former President of the United States, people around Donald Trump, that the investigation into Trump was not going anywhere and that it was politically motivated and much ado about nothing. Nauta was also told that even if he gets charged with lying to the FBI, Trump would pardon him in 2024, assuming that Trump is elected in 2024. It did say that this witness refused to be recorded, saying it would be a much bigger risk for Trump world if he did that than by not being recorded. The witness did say that they had visited Mar-a-Lago a number of times after the end of Trump's presidency, and in a November 2021 visit, that witness said he told Trump to give whatever he had back to the National Archives. Basically, let them come and get everything. Don't give them a noble reason to indict you, because they will. Sounds like he was giving them some sage advice, and Trump ignored it. But, okay, so, Walt Nauta, I want to look at the energy around him with this revelation. How is he holding up as, a Trump, friend of Trump, witness and co-defendant and all that? What's the energy around Walt Nauta? Entertainment purposes only. The Moon card, I think he's still bamboozled by Trump. No. Oh, and I did look it up. He still has the lawyer Woodward, who was the lawyer that Trump was paying for, and that represents other clients. And there was a conflict of interest, and Walt Nauta waived the lawyer conflict of interest testimony. So, this guy is just gonna get railroaded, and he doesn't see where this path is leading. He hasn't played the tape all the way through. Crossed with the Seven of Coins, because he keeps being told he's going to be taken care of. He's a valuable person to Trump and in Trump world, and they're going to take care of him. They're taking care of the lawyers. If for some reason things go awry, Trump will get reelected and he'll take care of it that way. This guy has just nothing to worry about. Trump is going to take care of him. What he doesn't see underneath it all is that it's funny. Nauta is the valet, so the valet is going to carry the heavy burden for Trump. What Nauta doesn't see is that he's going to be the fall guy. Trump's going to say that no, Nauta moved these boxes on his own volition. That is going to be one of the most unbelievable statements ever. Like, this guy would do something on his own initiative and not be under the guidance of Trump. Yeah, that's exactly how this works. Sure, no problem. In the past, you got the Knight of Swords. Not as eager to please Donald Trump. And, he literally is that type. When Trump says jump, he says how high and how quickly do you want me jumping? And that's why Trump likes him. He just, responds instantly and gets all the stuff done that Trump wants done. Current situation is the Five of Coins. He may not have a lot of money. Again, he's, I think he did his 20 years or so in the military. He's not exactly going to be swimming in cash, so to speak. And it could be that he's fearful that if he doesn't do what he's asked, he's going to need to defend himself on his own. And that's going to be a lot of money that he doesn't have to spend on solid lawyers for a legal defense. Again, but also I think what he and Mr. De Oliveira don't understand is they may work for, like, he might be really close to Trump and help him out, and he may be the groundskeeper around or the maintenance person around Trump, around Mar-a-Lago, but that doesn't mean you're in the inner circle. It means you're around the inner circle. And there's a difference between being in the inner circle and being around the inner circle. Current situation is Queen of Cups. Nauta's just keeping his mouth shut. He's doing what he's told. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. He's just going to do what he's told and not worry about things. The lesson to be learned, though, is that he might be going up the river. He might be taking the fall for somebody, taking a journey that he wasn't supposed to go on because he's not the person who drove this. I've had this card combination before, and I comment how the outfits are similar. The only difference is the pants color. Blue versus gold, or greenish olive drab color. You know, he's got to be careful. He's looking at prison time for just doing what he was told to do. And not asking questions, just doing. He really could have cut himself a pretty good deal had he not lied to the FBI. Really could have. The outcome is the Emperor. Basically, who is Nauta going to kneel fealty to? Who's going to be his Emperor? Is it going to be Donald Trump, who he's currently kneeling in fealty to now, or is it going to be Uncle Sam? You know, the one he served in the military for 20 years to protect and to honor his oath to the Constitution, you know, to the president, to the judicial system, to the United States of America. Where do his loyalties lie? Yeah. That's what he needs to decide. Currently, confusion. Maybe he's having doubts. I'd be having doubts if I'm watching the word salad coming out of Trump's mouth at his rallies. Like, is this guy really going to make it to the 2024 election, much less be elected? Because guess what? If Trump's not, you know, if something happens to Trump where he is not in any type of mental or physical condition to stand trial, okay. They still have Walt Nauta. They still have Carlos de Oliveira. Right? And Rudy Giuliani, amongst others. I'm a little overdue for a Rudy reading, huh? I have to remember to write that down somewhere. Rudy's hasn't had much love recently. We need to give Rudy all the love he deserves. Speaking of somebody who we don't know how long, he's trying really hard to destroy his liver so he doesn't have to face the consequences of his actions. Nasty old man. Okay. All right. Will Walt Nauta continue to support Donald Trump? Or I should say, what's happening next for Walt Nauta in this court case? What's going to happen next for him? Agreements, contracts, probably still him and Carlos de Oliveira still staying true to Donald Trump would be my guess. I mean, could be him flipping. Let's see if the 2 of coins shows up. Knight of Swords and the 4 of coins. No, I think he's going to continue to serve Donald Trump as best he can, and he's going to keep his mouth shut. He's not going to let people know what he knows. He's keeping that to himself. And, you know, if he were flipping, he's doing it quickly, and he's keeping information close to the vest to see what kind of deal he can get. That's always a possibility. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's 7 of coins. You know, he was promised that they were going to take care of him. And, you know, he's always quick to help Donald Trump out. So, you know, everything tracks with this first reading so far. Ooh, we got some behind-the-scenes negotiations going on. Somebody's offering him a deal. Somebody is offering this man a deal. Now, whether this is Trump's lawyers talking with Mr. Nauta, or if this is the prosecutors talking with him, we'll see. I know that... No, it's funny. Wilstead had the deadline. I'm sure Jack Smith would, if Nauta wants to flip, Jack Smith's willing to talk with him about something. We can talk. We can reduce your prison sentence for cooperation. I don't think they need his cooperation, but if he wants to, he won't get as quite a good deal as he would have before, but it makes everything a little bit easier if he does. There we go. That's what we want to see over the top of it. High Priestess. Somebody needs to make a wise choice about their future. Let me back this up a little bit so you can see it better. Somebody needs to make a wise choice about what's going to happen going forward. Are you going to be low energy and keep information to yourself? Or are you going to share that information with the folks back here? Maybe that's what that moon card is. Maybe he's starting to finally have some doubts about his agreement. Maybe he was too hasty in it, thinking they're going to take care of him. Maybe he's starting to wonder if they really are going to take as good care of him. Watch. All I got to say is, dude, watch the 2016 election interference case. Look at Michael Cohen. Look at Karen McDougal. Look at the people that were around Trump that loved him as much as you do, and look how he treated them. If you can put two and two together and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm next. I'm no better, no different than those other people. That might be the smartest thing you've ever done in your life. A life that doesn't appear to have been littered with smart decisions. The lesson to be learned is the 9 of coins. He took care of a wealthy person who doesn't appreciate their wealth. But it's also knowing your value. weighing how well they're taking care of you, and knowing your values on things. In the end of the day, kind of what this is showing me is who's going to take better care of me, who's going to make my life more valuable and enrich me more. And I don't mean like the government's going to pay, like if Trump's offering to pay him $10 million in a pardon, I think he's going to shut up, because if he thinks Trump's going to win. Now, something along those lines. But if the government's going to say, hey, we'll reduce your sentence to like 3 months or 3 years probation or something along those lines, if you flip, what's the smarter choice? Do you go for the gold ring with the pardon and staying in Trump's world, or do you go for damage control and get the best deal that you can still get? Outcome is the 7 of Swords, the sneaking away. He might flip, my friends. He may have something he's been sitting on. This could be sneaking away from Donald Trump. And what could be concerning him is, if he's concerned about Trump's health and Trump's ability to deliver on the promises that he had, then you better move quickly, because this ain't going to happen if this guy's health is going down. I think he's concerned about Trump's health issues. And, he might know more about Trump's health issues than a lot of us would, because, again, as a personal valet, he's around them all the time. I mean, when my mechanic changes the oil on my car, they inspect the oil to make sure that there's no metal pieces in the oil. And if something looks unusual in the oil, they let you know. If you're changing Trump's oil pan multiple times a day, you might be checking it. I'm sorry. For those of you eating breakfast right now, I've just ruined it for you. That avocado toast isn't looking so good now, is it? Oh, he just might be more aware of Trump's health issues. So now I'm curious. It's not going to flip. Maybe more to the point, is he reconsidering his support of Donald Trump in this case? Is he looking at maybe flipping and turning state's evidence and state's witness in this? Let's find that out. Is Walt Nauta suddenly reconsidering being a witness for the defense and instead becoming a witness for the prosecution? Same energy is overarching. You need to make wise choices. Let's just... And messaging, doing things quickly. Yeah, he might have been given an offer, and he needs to make up his mind, and he needs to make up his mind quickly. Like, literally this offer is going to expire. What are you going to do? Manifesting underneath there. Are you going to continue, carrying on the illusion that you don't know what's going on? Or are you going to manifest the best deal for yourself? There we go in the past. Sneaking off, maybe changing your mind. Thinking about your legacy. How long are you going to spend in prison? What are you going to say to your family? What's your family going to say? I'm trying to get past the money here. Intergenerational stuff. There's that deal. Almost like this is the best deal you're going to get. This is like winning the lottery. That might be the best way to describe it. He's being offered a lottery winning. It's a backroom deal. Are you going to take it? Yes or no? This is the best offer we're going to give you. It might still only be peanuts, but given the alternatives, incredibly generous offer for him. He's going to take it. I think he's going to take it. The alternative is going to prison. Is that what you want? You decide. I'm actually pretty comfortable with that. If he wants... I will tell you this. If Walt Nauta does not turn state's witness and he tries to stick with Trump, buddy, you get what you deserve by doing that. That's all I got to say. You get what you deserve, and you will have earned all that prison time. And that mark on your record, any impact it has on your retirement from the military, your pension... there's a lot of bad things that can come out of this. So is it better to go swing for the fences or do damage control? I guess it depends on how conservative or how reckless you want to play it. We'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your likes, shares, comments, everything you do to feed the algorithm so my video makes it out to a wider audience. To folks discovering this channel recently or for the first time, welcome to the channel. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.